One of the university's oldest residents had its time chopped short back in October when it was discovered that the silver maple was sick. Although it is sad that the maple is gone, efforts are being taken to not only replace it, but to further add to the number of trees on campus. I caught up with those connected with the project to see how things are going. While students plan for finals, some students are also planting trees.
So we are planting a birch today. How are we doing?
UNC is a designated tree campus.
It means that the university is committed to protecting our tree campus. We dedicate funds to the maintenance of our tree campus. We train our staff in the maintenance of our campus trees.
So when we lose a tree, it's a big deal. The silver maple was a historic tree. Located next to President's Row, this former state champion tree was the largest tree on campus and was suspected to also be the oldest. It was cut down last fall after it was discovered to be suffering from decomposition that made it a danger to people. Measuring in at 6 feet in diameter, the removal of this tree was considered a devastating loss by environmental groups on campus and by anyone with fond memories of it.
It was planted circa 1800. That's a big loss for campus, a tree that many students, faculty, staff have engaged with, supported events and activities around. I've even had families share stories with me about how they've taken their family photos with that tree annually. So
to make up for its loss, Student Leaf, Earth Guardians, and UNC Landscaping and Grounds collaborated to plant 122 trees across campus on April 21st and April 28th. Each tree represents a year of the silver maple's suspected age.
It's great to actually, get together with the community and do something for the community. That'll actually leave a physical mark, a permanent mark on the campus.
Not only were the trees planted to honor the silver maple, but adding trees to the campus provides many aesthetic and environmental benefits.
Trees help mitigate some of the moisture loss on campus. They provide shade, mitigate some of that solar reflection that you get from parking lots on campus, and then just provides a great place to recreate and help support the mental health of students, faculty, and staff. By contributing to tree planting today, we're kind of giving to the future of campus.
Jim Dorner and carpenters from UNC facilities have collaborated in the chopping and sanding of the silver maple in an effort to preserve it and to determine its true age.
I think it would make a great display somewhere on campus, and if people wanted to do a timeline with it, associate the different rings and different years, maybe events tied to events on campus.
Although the exact age of the tree has yet to be determined, the sanding of the tree so far has come with some unexpected revelations.
There were two trees that were growing side by side, and as they got large enough, they butted up against each other and eventually melded. You'll see that there's actually two piths of the trees where they each started. It's clearly two different trees, and there's actually a scar between the two trees that represents where the bark was on each of the tree.
Plans are underway to preserve and display a section of the tree in order to honor its historical impact on UNC's campus.
I think different people will have a different relationship to the tree, but I think if we can preserve it in this way and have that record for them, then it'll always be there even though the tree is no longer living.
Yeah, I think we're looking really good.
With such a large number of trees, it will take some time to get them all planted.